All right, yo, beautiful people, this Nadir.
This Kev.
Jay.
Yes. Yes. And we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 306. What's going on, fellas?
NBA playoffs and them tears is falling out of the kingdom.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. First of all, we all talk from time to time, but I feel like this is like our holiday. Like Zelda has come out and we all are playing it. I'm interested. I think we should touch base a couple more times to see, because like I don't see myself beating this game anytime soon. I don't want to beat it anytime soon.
Nah.
You know, and I like just early on. I know we're gonna talk really deep into it, pause. But just early on, I think Kev's most excited one about this game than all of us. You know, I really do.
Could be. It could be, bro. It really could be. Listen, I might beat it today. I don't know.
No, you're not.
I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like that.
No, I'm not saying you're not like that, but I don't think you want to. Do you want to? It's a lot. It's a lot, bro. Forget the live session. Let's just get into what we've been playing. We all have been playing Zelda. It came out, Tears of the Kingdom. I got a little bit of a head start than y'all, but
a little bit.
Well, I did. Well, let me tell you. Let me stop for a second. All right. So I did have. I secured an early copy. All right, and I did play a little bit. I didn't play it as much as y'all did. I literally waited till the release came out because I wanted to experience it with you guys. And then also, it was a shrine I couldn't beat, and I was like pissed off. So I was on it for like a day or two trying to figure that out. And then once I hit the sweet spot on the version I have, and I started playing it in 60 frames per second in 1440p. My God. Okay, so I know you got Jay. I know you got the OLED Switch, and Kev still got the old boy Switch. But Kev's Switch don't even come out of the dock. You might as well just say it's a console at this point. Has any of it just technically have you guys ran into any hiccups with that? First of all,
frame drops like crazy.
Okay, all right. I thought it was just me.
Nah, frame drops like crazy. Every time you try to use one of the powers, start dropping frames real quick.
You sure you don't have an update though, Kev?
I mean, I'm pretty sure everything on I updated everything on the console as far as I know, man. Every time it tell me, I let it run. So
okay, Jay, do you have any frame drops or anything?
Not that I've noticed.
Are you playing a handheld or docked?
Either or. I mean, I've been playing dock when I have access to the TV.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I forgot. Yes. Listen, it's slim pickings when you got little ones, bro.
It is.
It's slim. Like I don't even go in my man cave. That's why I'm reluctant. I'm playing on my gaming computer. It's the only place that
I don't want to hear that, bro. You big dog, man. Like, listen, you tell them kids to sit down, boy. Watch a master at work. Okay.
They have been watching. Yeah. So hold on. So let's start here. How far are you both in? You've gotten off the top part, of course, right?
No.
So you haven't beat the first 3 shrines.
I just beat the first 3 shrines right before we did the podcast. Now I just got the little stone kidney or whatever.
Okay, so you're about to go down the high roll. What about you, Jay?
I am not. Yeah, I'm on the second shrine.
Okay, all right. So the first 3 shrines
is a beast.
Okay.
That third shrine is a beast. I'm gonna tell you, like the shrine itself isn't hard, but when you getting there, man. What?
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is one thing I will say. No, I'm definitely never giving spoilers, but this is one thing I will say early on that you guys will both realize, especially when you go on the high roll. This is not like the Zelda where you just run around giving everybody business. You got to be strategic a little bit in this, and I do think that it's got some Dark Souls-esque type moments in it, where like when I went down to Hyrule, it was a part I went to, and it was early on. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go in here, body this cat real quick. Wrong. I'm gonna die like 12 times, man. I'm like, this dude is killing me, and I still haven't beat him. I just say, you know what? I'm gonna come back to him when I'm OP, and he's like literally right when you fall down into Hyrule.
You already know where I'm going. You already know where I'm going, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't become an Elden Lord out here, so you don't know how to handle them battles.
No, see, that's the thing. I think we're both versed in Elden. Did you beat Elden Ring, Jay?
Yeah, absolutely. Like 3 times.
I got to the fire. Me and Kev started talking about the fire giant for like weeks upon end, and I beat the fire giant, and I was like, all right, that's my ending. I never went back.
They had to backpack me through. Listen, I need you to come backpack me through Godskin Duo, because man, they are out here doing me terrible.
Yeah, they do too much. They do too much.
Yeah,
I quit playing. I'm like, man, I start playing something else, and then every time I think about going back, I'm like, man, I'm gonna just be right back at the Godskin Duo. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, let me know, man. I'll fire that thing up. I don't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, for sure.
But before we get more into the game, though, I'm gonna take a step back for a second, bro. And this is where I wanted to kind of give a bouquet of flowers to Jay, because he called it a long time ago and said that the Switch was going to be the best system. And after playing Breath of the Wild, and after now playing, I'm about 4 or 5 hours, 5.5 hours into Zelda, maybe longer. I don't think the PS5 or the Xbox Series X holds a candle to the Switch because of these two games alone. I really don't. Like, I mean, like, to the point where, Kev, I don't even know if I really, like, I don't play my PlayStation. Although
that's because you're getting bullied.
No, maybe.
It's because you're getting bullied in the house, man. Like, if you had access, you
hear
would.
me out. No, I think that because God of Wars, those were both amazing.
God of War was amazing.
They were amazing. But this Zelda, man, like, this is a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece, bro. And like, and I don't want to give too much away until y'all get more into it. Now, mind you, I'm about 5.5 hours in. The building in it adds so much to the game. You know, like,
I'm gonna lap you so fast. You're only 5.5 hours in, bro. I'm about 4 hours in right now.
Well, you haven't even read. Okay, so I'm 5. I say 5.5. I might be a little longer because I'm about 30 shrines in.
Dang.
So
wow.
maybe I'm a little longer than
That's
you.
gotta be way more than 5, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe I am.
I'm at least 4 hours in.
It's a blur. I'm telling you. And that's the thing about it. I don't know if y'all remember when we played Breath of the Wild and we talked about sitting down and playing, and you look up and 2 hours to went by like that. So I do. Yeah. So I think I'm underselling it. You know what I mean? But I will say I got to give Jay his flowers, man. The Switch. These two games alone, man. Yeah, these two games alone.
Hey, but you forget about Octopath too. Octopath was tucked in the back pocket too.
See, I can't play Octopath on the Switch.
Oh, okay.
Nah, the frame rate was just awful. Like, it was just god awful. And I ended up starting over on the Xbox just because the Switch version was just the frames were just horrible. And that's what gets me where I get pissed off about the Switch, because like the best Nintendo Switch is the Steam Deck.
Listen, that's what I was just about to call cap on you too, because like, bro, you're not even playing. You're not even playing Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch. You over here talking, how you gonna get a Switch in flowers?
Because the game is on the Switch.
PC.
The game's on the Switch though.
Not where you're playing.
Yeah,
but the game. Okay.
You gotta get it in its pure.
Fair.
You don't know. You haven't even experienced it on the Switch.
It's fair. It's amazing. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, when you see it though, Kev, when you see it on the PC, I'm amazed y'all still play on the Switch.
I can't.
I play on the TV, so like the Switch is just the conduit.
Well,
which I play, but
yeah. So I mean, like the higher frame rates of it make it better to me. But the game itself, though, I'm talking about just the game itself. When you add in the sauce of the building and stuff into it, and like you sent me a picture of what you built, I ain't built nothing like that. I haven't. But that, if I had to have one gripe about the game early on, that is one of my gripes, is it doesn't make you build. So I think if it made me do it, like, it makes you build it in some of the shrines, but like in the game, and mind you, I haven't really got a lot into the story. And that's why I say only 4 to 5 hours, because story wise, I feel like I'm still a baby. Because I really just was like, yo, I got to go get OP. I got to go get shrines. I got to go build. And then them little goblins, certain areas, you be like, I ain't supposed to be here yet. But because they just body you. So I'm early on.
I think too, Nadir, though, you're doing yourself an injustice, right?
Why?
Because you're not letting your imagination run wild. And I think that's what makes the game great, is like, yeah, you can just go through it and just beat it, you know what I mean? But when you get creative and you start creating the different mechanisms and different tools, then you take the game to a whole nother level. Like, I can still remember watching Breath of the Wild videos of cats that are just like figuring out the gravity switching and building these vehicles that they're now using in this game. And like, they're just having a ball with it. And it's like, I ain't playing like that. I was just like, all right, let me beat this game. Let me get through these shrines and rush the story. So I think this goes to your point earlier. We just got to take our time with this one, because it's so much to create and do. Yeah. And then keep the little ones beside you, because their imaginations is crazy. So they might be like, hey, why don't you do this, this, and this? Like, shoot, might as well glue it all together. See what happens.
Yeah, like, listen, you saw I was going crazy. Like,
you are.
Like, I put a cart on some hooks and took that down one of the lines, bro. Like I mean, I had that bad boy rolling too.
Did you have did you have like the rockets on the bottom of it or something? I saw you were flying with it.
Nah, I just had it. I just had the little fan on the back, bro, and like it wasn't flying. I had it on hooks, so I was taking it around one of those lines. But it was
okay.
where the line was broken or whatever. I put 2 hooks, one on the front, one on the back, opposite directions. Snapped it in there real good, so that way it wouldn't sway or fall off the rails or whatever. Boom, went right across, man. Turned it into a taxi. Put a fan on the other side. Now it take me back and forth.
Okay,
that's crazy. That is crazy. Is that the most difficult thing you had to build, or took the most time, or is it something else?
Nah. That was, I mean, it was super simple. Like, because what happened was, like, I got the cart first. I tried to just put it on the rails, and then I realized one of the rails was broke. So actually, I got lucky. I bailed. I lost that cart, and I was like, all right, let's see how I can get across here. And the rail is going up, so I'm like, okay. Look, I take this cart, put 2 hooks on it, put a fan on the back. Yeah, that should work. And it worked.
It worked. Okay, I abandoned that part. I know exactly what you're talking about. I abandoned it. I said, I don't, whatever. I'm done. I can't. I tried once or twice. I tried to, because so y'all haven't even got all the abilities yet.
I don't have. I
think I just got the time one or whatever. I haven't used it, but
okay.
Yeah. I'm not in Hyrule yet, man. Like we still up top. So Jay, you about to come up on that getting to that 3rd shrine is going to take a while, and to get there, it is absolutely insane. Like that was the first. At first, it feels like the game is just trying to like ramp you up into like, okay, yeah, this is how you do this, and the enemies are real easy. When you go to get that 3rd shrine, the game is like, all right, we done holding your hand. Now you really got to figure it out. And I mean, I'm talking about palm sweating. You like, man, like you managing so much. It gets crazy. It gets crazy.
Because you got to go up the mountain.
Yeah.
I already made my stamina whatever food. I got that crispy and burnt, so I get the extra levels. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Do y'all think that because we played Breath of the Wild that it prepped us for this game?
I don't think so.
I think it did us a disservice, actually, because I went into the game thinking that it was an extension. I'll be honest with you. When I first started, man, this is just DLC. Let me get down. Wrong. Once again, wrong.
So the hearts faded.
No, them hearts was gone. them hearts, I was getting bodied. You know what I'm saying? By them little machine things, man. I'm like, yo, what's going on? But once you get down to Hyrule, it gets different because of them little goblins. And the thing about Link is he's a beast. And I try to go into it thinking like RPG wise, like let me just build my character up. But to your point earlier, Jay, I definitely have taken my time and tried to build some stuff, but it haven't, because like once you get to Hyrule, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I went into this game thinking it was just an extension of Breath of the Wild, and I could just build like, okay, so going up the mountain is cold. Okay, I build something that's hot to get me up there. To Kev's point, because you haven't got there yet, that's a small portion of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that got me, because getting to that 3rd shrine is a beast. I think once there's multiple ways you can get there. I'm interested to see once you do it how you got up there, because it sounds like Kev went through the inside of the cave, whereas I went through the bottom in the dark spot. Did you go through the dark part of the cave, Kev?
Nah, because I went through the cave. So I went through the cave and I ended up going up. So you go up or whatever, and then like I got all those like little worms or whatever coming out the walls. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 bodied them. So I got out. But like at this point though, like resources get scarce fast. Like
very
you know what
quick.
I'm saying?
Yes.
Like so you're up there, you're like, man, I got this time limit now. Like I really gotta either I gotta find somewhere where I can craft, or I gotta get pushing. And then you also cannot figure out a way to get out of this. You're like, okay, I'm really stuck up here.
Yes.
I don't know how to get back down or get back to get back to the regular ground. Yeah. So I'm up here. I've literally gotta figure out a way to stay warm. And so you're just pushing through. So it got to a point I'm like, man, I just got to get out of here. So I finally figured out a way to get it down. And then I look up and I see the shrine up at the top. And I'm like, oh, man, I really had to be over there. So boom. So now I got to retrace my steps just to all find out, like, oh, for where I was right next to the shrine. And I just didn't turn the corner the right way.
Yeah. Because what makes it tough is that you don't have the paraglider yet. So you can't jump. You can't jump down or anything. So once, like you said, to your point, once you're up there, you're like, damn, I got to figure this out. You know, that's interesting.
And the game is real tricky. Like it knows all the places that you would try to cheese, and it counters it.
Yes. Yeah.
It sees all the cheese right up front, and it's like, nah, you can't do it. We ain't gonna let you get that off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait till y'all get down to Hyrule, because it's just to your point though. It is a lot of sections where I'll be like, man, let me just see if I can jump up this way and get my stamina back. It's almost like I want to know how many hours of testing when it is, because it had to be like thousands upon thousands of hours. Because like I haven't found any part to really like cheese anything or like get to a certain section where I can, okay, let me get here. The game is really good about that, man.
Yeah,
you got to earn it.
Yeah, you definitely.
That's so satisfying when you do though, right? When you figure that out. Not even the cheese, but just figuring out how to do it the way the game wants you to do it. You're like, oh, okay, and then you can just take that knowledge into another area.
Yeah,
it just builds on itself.
Yeah,
and they give you all the tools to do the building.
You guys are really taking y'all's time. I'm surprised y'all still in Hyrule, man. I was at that high part, the sky part, for like 2 hours maybe. Like I bodied through.
It's too much.
I told you. That's my first part too. Is it's like I don't want to miss nothing up there, and also like, man, my playing window has been very short. I got like an hour yesterday. I've been waiting all day. So Jay, check me out, man. Being an adult. So I go to work. Like I go to work. I didn't take the day off, nothing like that. I was like, I'm just go to work. I pick up the game after, man. Pick up the game, get home about 5:30. Wife gets home about 6. She's like, hey, I need to run out. I was like, okay, I'll come with you. We run out.
Yep.
While we out, I'm like, well, man, you know what? I'm not gonna want to cook dinner. Order some pizza real quick. We come back home, get home about 8 o'clock, man. Eat dinner. Boom. After we do that, you know what I'm saying, chit chat with the wife or whatever. I'm like, all right, boom, it's time to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But about 9 o'clock, I fire it up, man. So I'm sitting down, I'm playing. At 10 o'clock, I realized that I actually fell asleep while I was playing the game. Like, the controller's still in my hand moving. I fell asleep. And then I remember, I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, my body is hurt. I ain't built like this no more.
Yeah.
So I just turned it off. I got back on the game at 6 o'clock this morning. So like I've been back up and cranking. But yeah, like it's a rough path out here, brother. Like being an adult.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've never fell asleep on a game. Like actually playing the game, literally eyes just closed. Like, oh man, hold up, nah.
Like, yeah.
The Windows sound, the Windows shutdown sound came on.
You know what I'm saying? How many hours have you gotten in, Jay?
Man, I'm not even gonna front. Maybe 2 hours. Maybe.
You kind of in the same boat. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine has been broken up. Like, I got the game yesterday. And then I had to do some house chores. I took the day off, and then the wife and I went to go see Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
So then it came back, and then the kids was there, and then I tried to play with them, but I'm like, I need this, and I need no distractions. So I had it planned. I was like, all right, after the Lakers game, I'm in there, and then like at 8 o'clock at night, I looked at my wrist, and it was 6 o'clock in the morning. That's
the part that hurts. Seriously, that's the part that hurts about being older. Because like especially these West Coast basketball games, they've been kicking my tail.
Yeah,
like, I will sit down with full intentions of watching the game, and like literally, I just humbly just grab my phone at 5 in the morning because I fell asleep watching the game and see who won.
ESPN, who won?
Like I'm washed.
Show me that minute and 30-second highlight real quick. That's
man. Like I'm here for.
I got to the point. I just watch it. I just watch it in bed now. At this point, I'm like, hey man, don't even try to fool yourself, man. Just go on upstairs. You go catch as much of this game as you go catch. But you know what I'm saying? The sleeper's coming for you.
Oh
you
yeah.
know what I mean? So
yeah, and then you could do about it. All right, so shoot, man, we got to talk more once y'all get a little further in, because I'm interested to see. The story is very, very in depth too.
I like the history explanation in the beginning, where pretty much he's sealed down there. But the seal, I guess, is wearing off, and I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm like, I don't know. He fell in the hole. I don't know where he went. Zelda,
I'm with you right now. Like, after you get out, like you don't really see too much more of what's going on. They just prep you, I guess, to get to Hyrule from what I've experienced. So Nadir, you have to tell us.
Yeah, no, you're right. And that's like because you asked me the question, like, who's the guy in the basement who Link broke his sword on, and I assume it's Ganon.
Yeah, that's Ganon. Yeah.
I assume it is, but I don't really. This because Zelda games is pretty. It's on. Like all of us have played a vast number of Zelda games in the past. I know I played a bunch of them. I know Kev and all y'all have. I don't think Kev's played a lot of them, but I
played all the ones that count.
Okay, you play all the ones that count. Did you play Ocarina of Time?
Yes.
Okay, so you played the ones that count. You're right. But it seems like every Zelda seems like it's a standalone game because I never could figure out because they don't kind of piggyback on one another. And some guy on YouTube broke it down. There is a history to them, but I don't have that time to really dig into it. Yeah, but I think so too. And it's like time travel and stuff too. And this one has a bunch of time travel. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, but I'm invested. I'll say that.
I will say this. It kind of playing this one, just seeing the beginning of it, it's really exciting because you think of Breath of Wild, right? Mm-hmm. And you're not, the last boss of Breath of Wild is not even Ganon. Like you facing like his essence. Mm-hmm. So you're not even facing, you're facing the calamity of Ganon. So now, and you barely won that. And now you facing Ganon. And like, it's like, shoot, like what can you do to beat this dude? And I think that's the fun part. And that's like the allure of beating this game. Like, how do I beat this dude who they sealed away? They didn't even kill him. Like, they had to seal him away.
Yeah.
And then now the seal's breaking and his gloom is seeping through. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you feel that atmosphere building up. Like when you guys are going down into the depths of where he's sealed up, you see the black flame or black clouds turn into red and black clouds. Mm-hmm. And then his theme song is playing. I'm like, man, how are we gonna do this?
You run into certain parts in the in Hyrule, and it gets stressful on those parts. I just run away. I don't even fight them. There's no.
Yeah, like, you ain't got one. You got to run.
Nah, I just get out of there. But I think I want to talk more about it once y'all get to Hyrule because there's some things that happen in there.
I can get to Hyrule right now. You ain't saying nothing.
See, Kev gonna try to beat it in a week. We're gonna reconvene again next week. Kev's like, yeah, so I'm done. Yeah. Like, I already know he gonna get
200 hours.
200 hours in like that week. Yeah. But so we both, all of us are enjoying it thoroughly so far. Jay, you're very early though.
Like, yeah, I'm super early, man.
Okay. All right, you're very early, and Kev's building stuff.
Yes. Yeah, like that's really kind of been like now I'm just trying to see what all it'll let me get off. And
nice.
Like when you start like when I figured out that you could just pick up the little tree people, man, when they be like, oh, I'm lost, my friend is out. I'm like, oh, get your ass over there. Yeah.
But those are the parts that make you build.
I'm mailing them off at this point.
Those are the parts. Those are the ones that make you build though. Those little Kikoro dudes. It makes you. I think those are in the game to promote you to build stuff to try to because like that's the easiest thing. And like some of the Gorgons when you get into Hyrule, they kind of promote it as well. And I can't speak. You just once y'all get down to Hyrule, it's interesting, man. It really is.
Have you put a cart on your sword yet?
A cart on my sword?
Yeah.
No.
You should.
That's
why?
The next level.
You can. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing in the game. Just trying to see what I can get off. And yes, I put a cart on my sword. Like
that's what I mean? Having that ability, I think, is where the game opens up. Because like you're never gonna find like the OP weapon, but like what I'll do is I'll go out at night and like this is a little dark tip for you guys. You beat those little goblins and remember they used to drop the little arms, their arm, to attach those to whatever weapon and it automatically doubles whatever you have. I think those arms are like 22 and then you tag that too. So that's what I've been doing. I've been just having resources, but the only thing one thing I will say because of playing Breath of the Wild that prepped us for this one is ain't no weapon's gonna last. You and I, we all know it's gonna
that's
break
the fun.
It is.
That's the best part.
It is.
Now I get to, you know what I mean? I could put one of the little kookaroos on the end of a long stick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what that's going to do, but I imagine it's going to do some damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know one thing, man. Any arrow that I miss an enemy with, I'm picking that thing right back up.
Oh, absolutely.
It's going to get issues.
Mandatory.
Yeah,
Mando.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Now I will say that is one thing that's different about this one versus Breath of the Wild is arrows are easily come by now.
Are they?
Yeah, they're not as scarce as they were before. Like I've never ran out of arrows. But and then you could also attach things to the front of your arrows for different abilities too. So, and you could chuck stuff too. You actually can throw things. You can like anything you pick up, you can actually throw it. So yeah, that's a thing too. So, but I'm not going to speak too much on it because you guys haven't gotten down to Hyrule. Some of that stuff is down there, but there is no tutorial. I'll be honest with you guys. Like the part that you guys are at, that's the pseudo tutorial. Once you get down to Hyrule, it's like, all right, this is.
It sounds like I'm headed to Hyrule because I just shook hands with Zelda. I just seen the stone kidney.
Oh Lord.
And it sounds like I'm on the way.
Said a stone kidney. Yeah, you're going. Yeah, that's where you're going.
Spoilers, my friend. I'm not that far.
Yeah. Yeah, I need you to.
Don't worry, you right there.
You're right
there. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're right there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right there. So have y'all been playing anything other than Zelda? Anything before Zelda? I know you're playing a little 2K. Anything else?
Breath of the Wild.
Brother, I did play Breath of the Wild too. Hold on, you played Redfall too?
I did play a little Redfall. You're right. I did.
What'd you think of it?
It was okay. Like, yeah, it was fine. Like, it wasn't a game that like I played like an hour. I wasn't like dying to keep playing it. I might not ever play it again. I got my money's worth out of Game Pass. Like, that's all I really got Game Pass for. I could just try these games out, and you know what I mean. Like, it was okay. It was fine. Okay. If you ever wanted to run it, man, we could run it up. It was cool.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't want to even download it.
That's a glowing review.
And that's free. Like, I gotta be honest with y'all. Xbox don't have no games. Hey,
listen,
man.
That's the thing. I gotta listen. The only thing I'd be selling you on here is Game Pass. That's why I would encourage you to go ahead and download and install it, because what you got to lose, man?
Yeah,
maybe true. You will like it. And it's not bad. It's just
it's not good.
I'm glad I didn't spend no money on it.
Right. True. Do you have Game Pass, Jay?
I just canceled it 2 months ago. Because the only thing I got on there is Cyberpunk 2077.
That's on Game Pass?
I think I purchased it. I think.
Oh,
okay.
It was like $20.
Okay. And I will say, out of all the consoles,
Cyberpunk was a good game.
Okay.
I play it, man, one day.
You should. It was a good game. It's actually a very good game.
Yeah, Kev always talk about it being good. Like, but you played it on PC though, right?
No, I played it on PS5.
PS5. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna load Redfall up. Not downloading it. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna piss myself off. Nah, man.
It's not a bad game. It was just that, like, the story wasn't captivating. And really, what I think it was is that I was so hyped for Zelda, I couldn't allow myself to really get into it. Like, if I didn't have no games to play, that'd be a game I probably would have kept going. But all I could really think about was like Zelda. So I started playing that. I was like, you know what? I should be dedicating this time to Breath of the Wild, so that way I'll be ready for Tears of the Kingdom.
How much did you play of Breath of the Wild for this one came out?
So I started again. I created a new profile on my Switch, and I started a new game. And I would say I probably got a solid like 10 hours in.
Okay, it's the same. That's what I did too. I played about 10, 11 hours. Man, this game's amazing. All right, let me chill out. And then that's when Breath of the Wild came out, or Tears of the Kingdom came out. Yeah. You played anything else, Jay?
Came out.
I did. Yeah. My game is like rolling all together. So I did Destiny just because I feel like I have to, and then I did Octopath Traveler 2, which is amazing. It's almost like Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom, when it comes to how to construct your party and abilities to beat enemies. And then I played Diablo 4, the beta, which is going to be great. And then Breath of the Wild. That was pretty much my path to Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah.
Okay. All right,
man. Listen, I want a Surgeon General's warning put on that Destiny, because clearly it's sick. It's doing something sick to y'all. It's like y'all don't even.
I stopped
playing it.
I stopped playing.
You still go back to it? Like,
no, I don't. I actually uninstalled it.
Okay.
I actually uninstalled it. I don't think I'll ever go back.
I'm glad you kicked.
I put that narcotic down, man.
I'm glad you were able to kick the habit, man.
But Jay, the only reason why Jay played it because he plays with the homies. If he wasn't playing with the homies, he wouldn't be playing it.
Nah. And I still want to uncover that story, but it's just like
we'll never uncover the story. That's the thing.
No,
we'll never uncover the story.
And I figured out this too. And if you don't play Destiny a lot, the game is not going to give you gear. If that makes sense, like you got to put mad hours in to get gear, whereas gear should be truly random. I found that like when I was playing a lot, I got everything I wanted, and I was just playing consistently. But if you don't play and then you pick it back up and don't play consistently, I think Destiny's knows like, hey, we're not going to reward him because he's not giving our game time. If that makes sense.
I will say this, man.
The algo knows that
the algorithm knows
to keep going. So it's like, yo, how do we get him back into this game? Like what? Like you know what I'm saying? Let's keep the good gear over here, man. He'll stay around.
It's like carrot on a stick, man.
Or not? It's like he's got to play this many hours before we give him the gear that we want to get. I think it's a threshold you got to hit.
Yeah, like that's sick.
It's just it's just a long if then statement within the code that makes you keep playing. If 50 plus hours give this, and that's what happens. The RNG is trash in Destiny. You know, but I do think if I had a group of people to play with, I would play it. All right, man. So that's it. Gaming news. Ain't nothing really else going on. Redfall sucks. Zelda might be game of the year, as we don't know.
I didn't say that, man.
You did. And I heard that. I heard you said it sucked. What you doing? You trying to get a Redfall gift card or something? What do you care?
No. I thought it was an all right game. It was okay.
Hold on. No. You getting payola? Xbox paying you, man?
Hey, they could. Hey, now. I'm not above it now. Holla at me. I could be the big Redfall fan. Tears and King will go to the sidelines, baby.
All right. So before we get into, won't. Yeah, right. You'll be lying. That's like saying you got like a Puma
for
contract.
Money? I do it every day.
Well, true. Okay. All right. You're right. I take. You're right.
I think we all do. Lying for
do.
money? Of course. It's the name of the game.
All right, before we get to the NBA playoffs, man, we got it. First of all, Embiid won the MVP. We might as well celebrate him now because they're going to lose tomorrow. They blew it. They're going to be out. They're not going to win in Boston. What's your boy's name? Tatum. He had a horrible game, and they still won. I don't really understand how the Sixers blew that game. And then Embiid comes on there talking about he didn't get the ball at the end. First of all, James Harden won them 2 games. Embiid probably won the last game in Boston. Do y'all think that they can win the game 7?
I think so.
Oh, go ahead, Kevin. You go first.
No. I was just gonna say, I think so. I'm putting the trust in MVP. MVP has clearly shown he's here to show up for the playoffs. I'm gonna trust my guy.
Okay.
Plus, he the last Mohicans. You know what I'm saying? If they lose, man, it's like it's all the new generation in LeBron.
True. Yeah. What you think, Joe J?
So a couple of things I noticed was Boston. One, they're not the same team at when I forget their last coach's name, Udoka.
Yeah, Udoka.
There,
Mm-hmm.
like they don't have that like defensive tenacity.
Mm-hmm.
They just seem like a bunch of scorers. Like you see Marcus Smart putting up numbers like with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I'm like,
Yeah.
Like they don't really seem like they have like an it factor. Like I'll just use the Lakers for example. All they talk about is defense. They hang their hat on their defense.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at Boston, it's just like, all right, we got talented cats who can hoop. And yeah, the defense thing was cool in the past, but we just gonna hoop and play defense part time. And I think that's how Harden got off with those 2. I think he had 40 plus points both games.
Yeah, Boston shoots a lot of threes, man.
And that's the problem. And I think that era of basketball is gonna fade away. To be honest with you, I think that fad is over.
Y'all think analytics to ruin the sport or not ruin it? But
analytics and gambling. Those go hand in hand.
1,000%.
But
okay.
I think Philly can win.
Mm-hmm. But will they win?
Will they win? I would say yes.
You think they're gonna win in Boston?
I don't think Boston's defense is good enough.
Because Kev's only saying this because he's an MVP. He's a Harden fan. He literally, that's his only reason why he said it. If Harden went on that team, he would not care nothing about.
No, I think Sixers are actually a better team. I think Sixers are a better team.
Yeah, I think they got better vets. I think they're more seasoned, and I think they're more hungrier. I don't think Boston's as hungry.
Every time I watch Philly play, PJ Tucker ticks me off, man. I mean, I know I should root for the elder statesman, but he pisses me off out there, man.
Listen, does.
Just because you're expecting something, man. Listen, all that man is there to do is wear fresh kicks, goon activity.
Yeah, he's like Draymond with a better 3. I would say a better outside shot.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay. I don't see a better 3.
Backpack.
Without the backpack. All right, so hold on. So the Warriors lost last night. They're now out. The Lakers are moving on. The dynasty is over. Did y'all watch any of that game last night?
Stop it, man. Like the dynasty, it ain't no the dynasty is over, bro. Like the Warriors were just out of the playoffs 2 years ago. Okay. And then they won a championship last year.
Well, okay, when I'm saying dynasty, meaning that the big 3 on that team might not be together anymore. That's what I mean by dynasty.
Not together, man.
You think Draymond has a player option, so he's going to sign that tender. Clay's going to sign it. So basically, this is the same team. The problem with the Warriors is
Jordan
Pool's a garbage can, and they gave him too much money. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's a confidence thing. I don't know if it's where now teams have a lot of like footage on him. They can game plan for him now. He kind of came out of nowhere last year. I don't know what it is, but man, he was unplayable in that series against the Lakers. Like he couldn't play defense. He couldn't hit a shot. I think at one point he had 4 fouls. You know, when you got 3 fouls in the first half and the coach leaves you in, they don't care nothing about you. You're literally out there just your body.
But I think that was it Jordan Poole or was it the Lakers defense? Because let me tell you why. Outside of Curry, nobody really got off.
True.
To be real.
True.
Like Draymond had 20 points. We know that's a fluke. Clay was completely shut down, in my opinion.
Yeah, man.
And he was a liability on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think that might be the saddest part about it, is seeing Clay.
I think it's the Lakers' defense, bro. I don't think it had anything to do with Poole. Poole's going to be what Poole's going to be. Poole reminds me of what's my man's name that used to be a beast 6-man? I can't think of his name.
Lou Williams?
Huh?
Lou Williams was probably the one.
Lou Williams, but there was someone else, though.
Okay.
Jeremy Lin?
Jeremy Lin.
No, not Jeremy Lin. But we can go with Lou Williams.
He said New York.
Lou Williams
Crawford?
was a great 6-man. I think Poole is good. But when you got a defensive team like the Lakers, I mean, I think they just put him in a vice, man, and make him unplayable. I don't think he was unplayable because he's unplayable. I think the Lakers made him unplayable.
Yeah,
all right.
But I do think there's some internal issues with Golden State, man. They never could win on the road. Jordan Poole still had the eye jammy. You know what I'm saying? He got a little straightening, and I don't think they ever recovered from that.
Okay, so but I mean, I think that's it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that happened earlier this season, right? I mean, we can't.
He's also young though too.
I feel like Poole just lost focus, man. I feel like he, you know what I'm saying, he got some money. He was the guy, and he got some attention.
That could be it, man. But I'm telling you, that defense, bro, like them screens that they was running through, the picks, they're having to play both sides of the court.
You're putting your cart to the Lakers. Do you think the Lakers are going to win it this year?
I don't see Denver beating them, and I
don't know.
I'm gotta be honest with you. I'm a LeBron fan too. Like,
I was like, I don't know.
This might be a gentleman's sweep. I don't know.
Say, this Lakers team, man, like they're looking pretty good, but we got to remember how they also got here, man. Like they weren't a good team all season, man.
Hey, as we see though, the season don't matter, right? Because
no, it does because they did actually get pretty weak opponents. I mean, Golden State barely got out against Sacramento, which props to Sacramento. They were a young team, they were playing really good. But I'm just saying that Golden State ain't what they were anymore. Who did Lakers play first round? And it was looking like they might get busted out. They was looking like they might get busted out in the first. So it's like, man, the Lakers been kind of just skating by. The fact that Denver could beat Phoenix, like, I mean, that's tough. Like, I don't know. And AD went out on a wheelchair. Like, bro, it's any day now. It's any day.
Yeah. Is Phoenix really that good though? Let's just be real. Let's just put it out.
Yes. No. All healthy? Yes.
No.
Yeah. I would say CP3 on the floor, Ayton playing. Yeah.
CP3 is a liability. Put Payne in there. CP3
in the playoffs, you're right.
Payne's developed.
I gotta agree with Jay, man. I think Phoenix traded away their chances. They traded away the assets to get KD.
Nah,
I think that's
they barely traded anything. The only thing they traded really was Malik Bridges, man.
They got Bridges, and Payne. Not Payne. I'm sorry.
Mikal Bridges.
No.
Mikal
Bridges.
There.
Not campaign.
Mikal Bridges got traded.
What was the other dude that played for Carolina?
I gotta look it up.
The light skinned dude that played for Carolina.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up too.
Landry Shamet?
No.
It was.
I'm saying that when Katie got there, that Phoenix team ripped off like 8 or 9.
Cam Johnson. That's it. Cam Johnson.
Come on, bro. Come on.
That was their bench though.
But they had a good solid 9-man rotation.
Yeah, I mean, like that's cool. But where Phoenix fell off, bro, literally, is that CP3 can't be relied on, which they're already getting him out of there. The word's already out there. He's out of there. So Kyrie, hey man, hey.
Hold on. Who's out of there? Who'd you say is out of there?
CP3 . Oh, Phoenix.
Oh yeah. You have to. He makes too much money. Yeah, he makes too much money, and he's always hurt. And
always at the playoffs.
Always.
Playoffs, he's hurt.
Always hurt, man. And I do think him being out there would have been a good thing for him, but
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. because his defense is no longer there. His mid-range game is iffy. I mean,
he could facilitate, man. Like he just facilitate,
but he's slowing down though. He's slowing down.
Okay. That's okay. I mean, you got two weapons. Yeah, I was gonna say you got two major weapons because teams realize all you have to do is just center in on Kevin Durant, make the rest of the team beat you because KD's gonna get his 30. He's gonna drop a 30 piece. Like there's nothing you can do to stop that. Just don't let him get 40. Don't let him get 50. But if you can just contain him to 30, throw the whole team at him, make him the absolute focus. And then you saw what happened the rest of the time. Devin Booker shows up. If he dropped 50, they win. If Devin Booker gets 12, it's like, oh, it's in the can. KD got a consistent 30 every time. So it's like,
Devin Booker's a really poor man's Kobe.
Wow.
I don't even know if I can give him that much.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him that either.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't give him that. He's good, but he's a choker.
He's Jamal Crawford dating a Kardashian.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm open. I'm flexible, man. Take that down.
Yeah.
If he's lower than a poor man's Kobe, let me know.
Listen, I'm telling you,
I don't disagree.
He's Jamal Crawford with a Kardashian, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta agree, man. I just don't see it. I like Devin Booker, but I think he got exposed by Luka last year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But if I may, back to a gentleman's sweep for Denver. Denver doesn't match up well with the Lakers.
Okay.
That's what I thought with them with Phoenix too.
I don't so if you figure Denver's offense runs through Joker, right?
Jokic. Yep.
If you have Rui, you bring Rui in.
Can't
for
stop
Joker.
Rui's getting bodied all night.
But you don't have. You just want somebody on him so AD can guard the paint from penetration and Joker killing those passing lanes.
Yeah. All that makes sense, but we also got to. But we also got to remember,
AD's not going to stay on the floor.
I was just about to say, AD got to get up every day. He got to brush his teeth.
He's been doing it though. He's been doing it.
I mean, barely, bro. He got wheelchaired off in Game 5, bro. He went out in a wheelchair.
Every game, I think he's gonna die. Like, I don't think he's gonna be out there, man.
I mean, yeah, like listen, AD is a talented guy when available, but it's like, man, listen, don't count on him staying out there too much longer, man. Especially if he got to get down there and bang.
Joker? Who do they have besides Joker?
That's the same thing I said, man. But then I look at that last game 6, and it's like, yo, everybody was in double digits.
But like, the Suns don't have defense. Aiden's still mad because he don't have the bag.
Well, no, he got the bag. He got the bag.
Aiden got the bag. Yeah,
Aiden got the bag. That's the problem.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, no, he got the bag.
Like trash out there. Okay,
no, he looked like trash because he's DeAndre Ayton. Yeah,
so he was starstruck.
So he just quit. He just quit after he got the money.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray put my man from France on him, Dennis Schroeder. Like, I don't see it. I don't see. I don't see them beating the Lakers match.
Okay.
Lakers got 10 men deep.
I like it. I like it
too.
But
Darvin, I like Ham.
Ham is the man.
I like him, man. I like him as a coach. I like hearing him on the sideline. I like LeBron in his elder statesman role. I like it. That's one thing I do. Before I was talking to Kev, I didn't like that LeBron would just not. It seemed like he wanted to get all the rings so fast he didn't embrace the young dudes. I think that I love him in that, but it's to the point that Kev was saying though. It all falls on AD. If AD plays the way like he played last night, the Lakers are going to be a tough out. I mean, even if he doesn't score, he's just out there trying to block every shot, trying to get every rebound, and then the points will come later. And then LeBron just kind of picks his spots. When LeBron is the best player on the floor for the Lakers aren't the best, in my opinion.
No.
You know?
If he's the third best player, then they're the best.
Because he's good enough to pick his spots, man.
Yeah.
The problem is that AD is going to have to bang, and that's not his game. Like, Joker's going to. But I mean, not with elite centers. I mean, you talking about he was banging with Kevon Looney. I like Looney. Looney plays with a lot of heart, but he's still Kevon Looney. Like, he got to go down there and bang with Jokic now. Like, that's gonna be tough.
Jokic don't be in there. Jokic don't be in the paint like that, like Looney, because Looney, all he does is
Jokic get down low, bro.
Jokic is a problem, man. Jokic is a problem, man.
I have not seen it. I see him on that wing.
I think some of
that's what makes him a problem is that he can also do it out there too. Pause, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, he get down there and bang it, man.
Great pause.
Woo, yeah,
you gotta pause it.
Yeah. I'm saying to the ribs, like, and we know, man. Listen, you hit AD in the ribs, man. They coming off, baby, like baby backs. You know what I mean?
That's what Rui's
a couple
for.
good shot, boom, boom, man. You can pick one of them boys up, put it in barbecue.
They not gonna put AD on him. They're gonna put AD on. I would say, my man Aaron Gordon. They're gonna put AD on Gordon.
Now AD got to play Jokic because I'm saying if you put Rui on him, Rui definitely getting ate up. Like he's getting. I mean, that's quick work. Well, like you got to give your best matchup to Jokic because that's the best matchup on the floor.
Well, and we also have to give Jokic, like, I don't know how y'all feel about him, but I overlook him. I got to be honest with you. Like, he makes me, I think he's going to make me feel like not overlooking him in this series. Like, all the things that I might have slammed him in the past. Because it feels like
the rest of Denver sucks.
I do feel that way, but I just don't. They're confident. And Joker, man, I look at the stat lines. It's just, you can't bat an eye at it, man. Like, the dude, he fills the stats up every section, and like the way he passes everything. And I don't want to turn this into a Joker slurping session here, but like the dude is nice, man. Pause. I said pause. Yeah. I said it.
That's what I'm saying. The key to this is AD.
Yeah, and
it's like, yo, AD's really gonna have to match up 1-on-1 with him, and like he's got to contain it. I don't know that he's got it like that.
But yeah. I don't think Denver has the intangibles, and that's where LeBron comes in. So even you say Joker over AD or Joker is MVP. I don't think he has the intangibles though. Like, see that he's a great player. He can fill the stats up. You're right, but can he take them to the next level?
Okay. You're right. No, that's a great point. He's not one.
That's a great point.
He hasn't won, but to the flip side of that,
Lakers aren't good. Like, Lakers aren't that good.
But okay, I think they fight for folks' respect. I think they're better than people.
I think they run out of talent quicker than we think, man. I think they run out of talent pretty quick.
They play it off the LeBron James aura. He has an aura on these dudes where they're fearless.
I think the young boys are giving him a lot of lift, man. Like Austin Reeves.
Yeah, Reeves.
I feel like we're feeling too good about that Golden State series, man. Like Golden State almost lost to the Kings, man. We really got to keep that in perspective.
I think the Kings is good, man. I think the Kings is good.
Name 4 players.
Solid. Huh?
Name 4 players.
Name 4 players.
I'll give you De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. I'll give you those two right off the bat.
And then we got my man Matthew Dellavedova.
Stop. No. Stop.
I'll be honest. I don't know 4 players off their team, but watching them play Golden State, they should have beat Golden State. And I think Mike Brown had them ready for the moment. I just don't think they were ready for the moment.
I don't think that speaks to how good the Kings are as much as it speaks to, how down bad Golden State was this year. Like, I mean, like, think about when they won in Game 7, how, like, hype we were feeling about Golden State. Like, we're like, man, Steph came in, gave a speech. We like, man, if you ain't here to win, get out. Woo, woo, woo. And, I mean, like, we're talking about 5-time champions here. Like, I mean, Golden State's been to the finals how many times? It's like, yo, you got to get this mentally prepared in the first round versus Sacramento Kings in a Game 7.
Be a changing of the guard, though, right? I mean, Sacramento looked like a young, fresher Golden State. Really?
I mean, but I don't think it's a change in the guard at all. But we also seen like Memphis go outside. They were supposed to be the change of the guard.
Yeah, they're the young guys.
Yeah. Don't bring Memphis into this, man.
No, seriously. What about Memphis though? Like, I mean, okay, so Dylan Brooks. Were you rooting for Memphis?
Yeah, I'm a Memphis guy, man.
That's right. You do like Memphis. So your boys they're not bringing back Dylan Brooks. Are you okay with that?
No, I'm absolutely 100% fine.
You're fine?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They needed Steven Adams in there. The locker room has to have maturity in it, man. And I don't think they had nobody mature that like can lean on. But hey, yo, we got to bring this stuff together.
Steven Adams tried though. Steven Adams tried. He tried to get in front of Ja. The problem is Ja.
Ja is the problem, and I hope this Christian Ja lasts. I don't think.
There's a video we saw Ja the other day in a rap video. Like, what do you mean? It's gonna happen again. It's just a matter of time, man.
Don't get me started on that, bro.
It's just a matter. He got a dad. Like I used to contribute all this stuff to fatherless sons, but nah, he got a father, man. He's courtside. The dad wants to be in the rap videos too. Yeah,
he just grew up had it too good, man.
He's like Derrick Rose. But not Derrick.
Not from the hood. Yeah, I'm saying like Derrick Rose was really for the street, so he understood wasn't nothing good going on around there. Ja went to private school, man. He couldn't wait to get outside. He's like, this is like good time out here, baby. I know all the lingo. Let's go.
This series is gonna be good. I think we shouldn't sleep on Miami either.
No, Miami's tough.
Butler.
But
Miami's showing up, man. I still feel like 76ers, Boston. Whoever wins this series is probably the number one contender. Like,
I would think so. Yeah, I would think so. We all knew the Knicks were going home. Like, we knew that, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they overachieved.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they made a lot farther than I would have ever guessed.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Well, there's nothing more delusional than Knicks fans. Like, they literally thought they were going to win a championship this year. Like, it was hilarious seeing it. Like, yo, y'all not going to win at all. I like Jalen Brunson, but he's tiny.
Yeah,
he's a little guy, man.
I'm telling you, Miami going to give Boston or Philly a problem.
Well, they will. The Miami, or like, we got to give Spoelstra his flowers too, man.
Bro, yeah.
You
They
know?
some dogs, man. They some dogs.
Yeah, I give him that. Right. All right, so before we start off with music, I mean not music, sports. So you're Grizzlies. You're once again, you're okay with Dylan Brooks not getting re-signed?
Hey, look, clean the whole roster up.
Okay.
Clean them all.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
I'll take some losing seasons. I don't care. Get him out of there.
Okay. So quick, we got Denver and Lakers. You picking Lakers? Kev, you picking Denver?
Lakers in 6.
I'm going with Denver. Denver in 6. Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a good series, man. If I got to put aliens came down and asked me who you think is gonna win, I'm gonna roll with the king, man. I'm gonna say the Lakers.
I'm rooting for the Lakers, but I believe in my heart it's gonna be Denver.
Okay, and then we got Miami and Boston or Philly. We got Boston or Philly.
Miami. I'm going Miami.
I got Philly and Miami.
Philly, Miami.
No, I got Philly.
Okay.
I got Philly.
Philly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Doc Rivers is not as good as coach as Spoelstra, so I'm gonna say he's gonna get outcoached if he goes up against Spoelstra and the Heat. And then same for Boston. I don't think Boston has enough dog in them to go against them Heat.
Okay. I feel you. I would say if Boston goes, they will beat the Heat. If Philly goes, I don't know if Harden will do it. I got to root for Harden.
Will Harden do it?
Yeah, Harden.
Will Harden do it, or will he quit? I don't know.
That whole thing. I don't think he ever quits, man. He just needs to get. He's like Dennis Rodman. You got to let him go and venture out a little bit, man. And once he comes back, he's fine.
He'll come back with 20 pounds. We'll see.
Nah, he's been in shape.
He won't gain. Listen,
he won't gain during the season.
Yeah.
Listen, he's not going out to eat.
No, he's not. Nah, he's not one. Not one morsel.
He's going out to throw them ones. He wants to see something moving. Okay, all right. That's where he gets his superpowers.
Yeah, Doc sees it. Doc speaks to James Harden. He's like, "Yo, go get better and come back." And then he gave us 2 wins. So yeah, I'm with Kev on that. I'm dialing back now. I'm saying Philly in 7. I'm with Philly. You sold me again, Kev. You sold me again. All right, that's it for. One thing for sports before I sign off with sports too. Bryce Young is tiny. I don't know if y'all saw him.
Oh God, that picture.
Pause again.
Yeah.
Pause
Safety
it.
pause.
Yes, you're right. Safety pause. Yo, he's a small human being, man. Like I guess I didn't think he'd be like just watching it on there. I thought it was photoshopped. He's really tiny. Pause. So
listen, it made more sense why they slandered Shroud the way that they did afterwards. They looked at Bryce Young and was like, yeah. Go ahead and take it first. That's fine. That CJ Stroud though, man, that kid is a problem. That kid, he's bad news. Nobody pick him unless it's our team. But you don't want him, trust me.
Right.
I can't wait to see CJ Stroud play, man. I think that dude, he's gonna be a problem. Even though I hate the NFL, but I think CJ Stroud's gonna be a beast in the NFL.
Yeah, I wish he'd have went a little. I do wish he actually would have failed. Maybe went into a better situation. Because I mean, Houston's gonna be not good, but
yeah.
You just wanted him on the Saints, though.
I do.
Yeah. All right, man. So last thing we had to talk about Freddie Gibbs, right? So I think he's going out sad. You don't think he's going out sad. Yeah, I just the whole thing was just we knew this was gonna happen, I guess. I didn't see it happening this way with him. Jay, do you know what's going on with Freddie Gibbs?
I'll be honest, bro. I am completely closed out of music right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically Freddie Gibbs ended up his girlfriend, she was an adult film star.
Entertainer.
He knew it. He was okay with it, of course. That was his girl. He paraded her around. Well, now they broke up. She's pregnant with his child, and now she's back into the adult industry while his baby is inside of her growing. Oh. And she's like, hey, I have a new mouth to feed, so I'm going to go do going back to work. So,
well, see, now you leave out an important caveat there.
Go ahead.
Is that once we got to that point when we had figured out that conception was achieved, Freddie Gibbs also advised her that, hey, listen, this might not be the best idea for us. I believe that, you might not be the one for this. She told him that, she agreed, and then she went back on her word, and she stole a kid. She's kidnapped this child. I want charges pressed. This is the conclusion that I've drawn. I want charges pressed. She's kidnapped this child. I mean, look what she's subjecting this child to already. After this kidnapping, terrible human being, man. Free Gibbs, free Gangsta Gibbs. Can you believe I'm thinking this stuff on the fly sometimes?
No, I seriously don't. I really don't. I knew that it was gonna be some effery when I walked into this, but like
I didn't even know what I was gonna say. But man, that was actually pretty good.
What Gibbs are we? That
wasn't bad.
Because there's a kid. There is a Gibbs that's captive right now that's being subjected to things that I don't think.
I don't think that's right.
I don't think it's right either. You might be right, man. We might need to call Homeland Security or something, man. I don't like none of this. Like, okay, how much of this comes back on Gibbs?
None. He did the right thing. Listen, to the point, he cared about this situation so much. This girl was like, "Hey, listen, if you want me to cancel this order, we can't be together anymore." He was like, "So be it." He was like, cancel the order. So if we can't be together anymore behind that, so be it. So you need to cancel this order.
So then, what does she do? She embarrasses my man, goes back into the industry, and now, like, I don't know, man. How does he come back from this? Is it a big deal?
Same way, just push forward, man. It's like, listen, at this point, he can't control what she's doing. So it's like, It's not his. He don't got to wear that on his jacket either. It's not like she did it behind his back. He like, I mean, I was done there. Listen, I turned that car in, and I'm take out a new lease soon. I'm not responsible for what happens to that car after I turn it in. Hey, sorry. I mean, look, no embarrassment there.
Jay, do you have anything for this? Like, you still got nothing?
I don't know, man. My music brain is fried, dude. I don't have nothing. It's sad situation, man.
It is a sad situation.
It's fine. There's nothing sad about it, man. Listen, as long as everybody's happy and healthy, man.
Yeah.
Good for all parties involved, man. Like, if that's what makes her happy, good for her. Hey, listen, it is what it is.
Yeah, nothing you can do about it. Does it change his rap career though?
Nah.
If
anything, I think it makes it better, man. He can get them jokes off now. He can really get them jokes off, man. Like, whew, man, scandalous out here.
The thing that's funny to me about this is you're dead serious, and this is.
I don't know.
That's a kid. So, all right, I'm gonna leave it there. Besides that, though, man, I've been listening to all these daggone AI songs. I've been listening to AI Kanye. Like, I had a playlist of AI Kanye. I'm like, I saw Kanye rapping over "Light Up" with Jay-Z. He rapped all the parts. I want these AIs. I want this music AI stuff banned. I don't know who's real and who's not, man. It sounded just like Kanye.
Nah, until you've heard the Michael Jackson AIs, doing C Murder. Oh. That's when I knew. I was like, man, AI is in a great place.
That's a dark.
We got
space,
Michael
man.
Jackson doing Down for My
really
hitters. Yeah. Ooh, it's good too. It's like, man, Mike would have bodied this.
All right, man. We'll get the heck up out of here. You got anything else, Jay?
I'm good, man. I can't wait for our next discussion on Tears of Kingdom.
You got anything, Kevin?
Nah, look, I did it already.
All right. You did. You definitely did. All right, you people, this is Nadir.
Yeah.
Jay.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life episode 306. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.